Yeah, because meanwhile, in the background, Manchester City are just 2 points behind them in the table. There's obviously still room to grow for Pep Guardiola's men. They're not playing at the best, and they're still just 2 points behind Arsenal. I suppose the concern here, Stevie, is that they've ridden these storms before. Arsenal haven't.
Yeah, and I mean, let's be honest, if you had a choice right now, who would you rather your manager was? If you're a player, would you rather have Pep or would you rather have Arteta? I don't think anybody's taking Arteta. You absolutely are taking Pep because he's been through it. He knows what it takes. He knows the signs. He sees the signs. He can smell it. You know, when you're coaching a team, you can smell when things are going well and when things are maybe teetering a little bit. And so he's able to make adjustments that stop that happening. He's able to make little adjustments, little changes, whether it's his tactics or whether it's his personnel, that keeps us a side on there, because that's where they are right now. City are on a level and they're staying on it, whereas Arsenal are the opposite. We're not 100% sure exactly what we're going to get right now, and we're not 100% sure what Arteta's telling them. Is he doing what Guardiola's doing? Well, clearly not. Otherwise, they wouldn't be going through these little troubles that they are. So, yeah, absolutely. City are the danger for Arsenal. No question.
And we've seen some of the other players stepping up, but fact is, Erling Haaland is having a sensational season so far, LA.
Well, if the conversation I just had there about Victor Gyökeres is a conversation that you can have about Manchester City and Erling Haaland. And that's why, if you're an Arsenal fan, you want Gyökeres at his best. Because you see what Erling Haaland is doing and you go, well, we do not have that. And frankly, you think about players that are going to get you a goal. Who else in the world comes to mind other than Erling Haaland? You're talking about the very sort of upper tier of strikers here. And we're talking about a handful of players that you go, the moment this big, strapping, young, blonde Viking walks on the field, you know he's going to score. You know he's going to score. And that certainty, it allows you to play the game from a different perspective when you're Manchester City. That confidence that you know this guy is going to score. It frees up, or at least theoretically, at least it should free up everybody else. And we saw some of that last weekend in the service from Mateus Nunes, who just decided, you know what, I'm just going to swing a ball in. I'm going to swing a ball in and let this guy go and get it. And he did. I don't think, in fact, I know that there aren't many teams, not just in the Premier League, but around the world, that can have that certainty about their striker. Erling Haaland gives you that certainty that Arsenal are searching with Gyökeres.
I think there's one question that we all had early in the season was, if Haaland doesn't score, who's going to score? Well, I think this run that City have put together, we've seen who's going to score. You got Foden, who looks back to his best, sneakily. You know, Reinders is scoring, Cherky's scoring last weekend, Doku was scoring a couple of weeks ago as well. So that question has been put to bed. Again, I don't think right now, as we speak, we can say that about too many Arsenal players.
But the question that you can ask about Manchester City is who's playing outside back. And do they have enough in defensive transition moments through the midfield?
That's not true.
And that, it's a part that they can certainly be exposed. And it's not just me saying it. You just watch them play and you go, ay, mama, who's defending out there and who's defending up here?
Yeah.